Why are banks shutting down? They call it the Vanishing Act. Is this how the no buying and selling in the book of Revelation will be fulfilled? After years and years of investing and saving everything on the bank, can you imagine waking up in the morning and hearing in the news that banks are shutting down and all your accumulated money and wealth and properties are frozen? Mobile banking apps are down, all useless and malfunctioning banking system. What would you do? And where are we headed? Is this going to lead to a crisis in the future? And how can we prepare? Welcome, dear friends, to Truth and Bible Prophecy Media. Kindly like and share this important Bible study to all. Let's start May 2024. Banks have been closing branches at a rapid pace. Here's how it's impacting Oregon. DailyHodl.com says, July 12, 2024, 40 banks shut down in sudden vanishing act, absorbed into larger lenders as economy teeters in China. Banks are collapsing at an unprecedented rate in China due to a major downturn in the country's property market, poor risk controls, and other issues. Economist.com says, one of the wealthiest and advanced country in the world, China, is facing a turmoil. Will this affect American banks and economy? Why Chinese banks are now vanishing? June 5, 2024, Wells Fargo, Chase, and Bank of America among U.S. banks to shutter 79 branches in just over a month. Is yours affected? California is worse affected by the recent closures with 20 registered shutterings between April 20 to June 1. JP Morgan led the charge, shutting 18 branches under its Chase retail arm. Wells Fargo was next with 17, including 8 in just the past week. Bank of America filed to close 16 locations in states across the country, including California, Florida, and New Jersey. Bank United, BMO Bank, Citizens Bank, and Inwon NB were also among those who announced closures. What role will the banking world play in last days prophecy? Is there a connection to the coming mark of the beast? No buying and selling. Bible prophecy describes also a power with uncomputable wealth, the richest of all. Revelation 17 verse 4, the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet and adorned with gold and precious stones and pearls. This is the richest power on planet Earth, Bible prophecy reveals, and that is none other than the Pope of Rome, the Vatican. Pope Francis appeals to the CEOs of major banks and corporations to protect the earth because government laws are moving too slowly. On June 15, 2024, Pope Francis met with the CEOs of major banks and corporations at the Vatican. During a papal audience, the Pope met with the leaders of banks. Answer: because he believes they possess significant power and influence over international public policies. The Pope expressed to the CEOs that governments are moving too slowly in passing laws to safeguard the environment. Hence, following the agenda, the action plan of Laudato Si, he urged the big businesses and financial institutions to place the environment and the earth at the center of the bank's attention and responsibility, and to push for advancements and innovation aimed at protecting our common home. The fight against climate change has begun a new phase. Just last year, 2023, 6 largest banks in the United States, Bank of America, Citigroup, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Chase, Morgan Stanley, and Wells Fargo will begin a plot to program to assess climate-related financial risks. In other words, because this new partnership between the federal government and the banking industry is concerned with measuring climate-related financial risks, it screams the mark of the beast. How? It is about money, loans, credit, and buying and selling. The Vatican has been pushing this type of financial oversight for many years. In simpler terms, if you or your company, your ministry or church are found to be having a negative effect on the environment, you will be excluded from potentially buying, selling, or participating in the new economy. Banking systems will be weaponized in order to punish those who deem to be a danger or threat. They are looking for anyone who may be a climate-related financial risk to the coming new economy. Those who embrace the policies of the new Laudacity economy established by the Great Reset will be rewarded, but those who do not comply will be shunned. They are currently planning to monitor our climate-related financial risk. This means they'll be tracking our spending, communications, social media posts, and opinions. That's why we are transitioning in a cashless society. It will function similarly to a private credit score, but it will be related to the climate and our ranking will be determined by our actions. This is happening now in China.
Over every detail of a person's life with a fine-tooth comb. Their financial situation, spending habits, career, even behaviour on social media. Criticising the government online or displaying outward signs of wealth is a no-no. On the other hand, praising the party or giving blood increases your social credit.
If you are found to be out of compliance with the established protocols, you will be unable to access your digitized money. Our credit and debit cards will be terminated. We will be prohibited from traveling and from purchasing basic necessities. At first, these tactics will be mild, consisting only of naming and shaming those whose views and actions are harmful to the environment. However, these measures will result in the persecution of God's commandment-keeping people. Proof, Maranatha 183. In the last great conflict of the controversy with Satan, those who are loyal to God will see every earthly support cut off because they refuse to break His law in obedience to earthly powers. They will be forbidden to buy or sell. Religious powers allied to heaven by profession and claiming to have the characteristics of a lamb will show their acts that they have the heart of a dragon and they are instigated and controlled by Satan. The time is coming when God's people will feel the hand of persecution because they keep holy the seventh day. Maranatha, page 183. The mark of the beast issue is a heart issue. Do you truly hold Jesus as the only treasure of your life? And don't let your possessions possess you. Earthly comforts will be removed, but Jesus promises us that He will be our refuge and strength. Would you hold on to the promises of Jesus and endure unto the end? Kindly type in the comment section, I will stand for Jesus. Thank you, dear friends, for watching this important prophecy update. Stay faithful unto the end and continue to preach truth in Bible prophecy.